Hey fans, welcome back to Line of Tech YouTube channel today. Today we will be installing Python 3.12.4 for macOS 12.7.5. So let's start right here. This is the package for Python 3.12.4 that I have downloaded, but if you haven't downloaded the package yet, you can go ahead and download that. Here's the link to download Python. Is python.org /downloads. I'll leave this link in the description below. So this is the official website to download Python. You can go and download Python here. This is where you download Python for Windows, macOS, and other platforms. So for macOS, you click on macOS and you wait for now. So this is where you download from macOS. So now for macOS, when you get back to download, you can click here for macOS. Or if you want to download all the versions, you can download them down here. You can download all the versions here. Release date, download. So I have already downloaded Python 3.12.4, but if you haven't downloaded it yet, you can just go ahead and click on download, and the download should start right away. But I have to already cancel this. So let's go ahead and install that. This is the package. To install the package, it is simpler than that of the disk image for any application. So we just right click on the package and we open with installer. We open with the installer and we wait for that to initiate. So now that this is the steps to install Python, we go ahead and click continue, and we click continue. For license, we click continue and we agree to the license, and this will be installed on this disk right here. It is the internal disk for this Mac OS 12.7.5, 121.12 gig in total. So I'll click on continue. So if you want to change the installation location, you can click here. But for me, there is no other space, no other disk, so I'll go ahead and continue. Provide administrative password and click install software. So let's wait for this installation to complete, and we're good to go to use Python. So this is the Python 3.12, the IDLE, that is the integrated development learning environment, and the shell, the licensing. This is the documentation page, which is HTML, and the launcher readme, and we have the update. So I think Python is successfully installed. Let me go ahead and close this. The installation was completed successfully, so we're good to go. Use Python. If you want, you can move the package to bin. So I want to keep it for later uses, so I'll keep this. So let's go ahead and confirm that Python is installed. First step, let's confirm that from here about this Mac system report, and you get down here under software you have installations, and installation you should see Python right here. This is a confirmation that we have installed Python. But again, if you still want to know, you can just click on Launchpad, and there should be Python, the IDLE in the Python launcher. But let's just see from here again that this is the folder for Python 3.12. So you can click open this and name this again. You have the IDLE here. So if you can open this IDLE, and this is the Python shell. So you can confirm this, the version from this IDE. Let's just go ahead and import this for system, and you can print the version of Python on the screen. This that version. So this is Python 3.12.4. Do the last confirmation that Python is installed from the terminal down here. So if I click open the terminal, and just go ahead and type Python 3 dash dash version. So I have Python 3.12.4, or I could just go ahead and invoke Python shell. Go ahead and type Python 3 for macOS, and this is the Python shell, and just import this again for system, and I could just print this the version. So this is that, and do basic arithmetic here. 2 plus 8 equals 10. But if you find a problem confirming Python version from the terminal, let me go ahead and close this. What you have to do is to make sure, let's just make sure that let's type Python. Let me enlarge this. Python, no, which Python 3? So with Python 3, you can see that this is the directory where Python is installed, and we need to add this to path. So how do we do that? But when you are adding this to path, you make sure that you don't include the slash bin slash Python 3. So let's go ahead and add that to path, so that it won't be a problem for you to check the version here. So the first place, let's type this command. I'll leave this in the description. Sudo nano and then space and etc space and path. So when you extract the return key, we need to provide our password. So I'll provide that. But when you type in the password, it doesn't show up. But if you make an error, it also do. So let me provide this password. Let me provide this password. So you can see that I already added the directory a Python is installed to pet. It is a list of directories where we have installed our application. So you can see them down here. So if you can find these added to this list, you have to make sure that you add that to the list. So how do we do that? Let me just make sure that you have the path added. So you click on this, and this is the name of my computer. But if you can find this here, you make sure that you get to Finder and Preferences, and you make sure that sidebar down here, this is checked. If I don't check this, the name of my computer is gone. If I check this, you can see that it pops up here. You make sure that this also is checked. So what we have to do now is not here, but if you want, you can still do that here. So this is it. So we get to library down here, and from libraries to frameworks. You should see Python.frameworks. Click on that, and we click on version to expand, and this, and finally we need this path. So we right click on this, and we get information. And you can see that we need this path where Python is installed. We need this directory. So we make sure that we copy this, Command C, and since we're done with that, let's go ahead and close all of this. So we're still down here. You can make sure that if this is not added, you get down all the way down here, and you Command V to add that. But because I have already added that, so I don't need that there. So I'll just make sure that I remove this. But if you've done this successfully, you can go ahead and hold down on Control key and X. So you see down here Y for yes and no to cancel. So you strike Y key and you leave this as it is, and again you strike the return key. So I think this should help you to check the version from the terminal. So if you want, just go ahead and close this and you start a new terminal and Python 3. This is the version, just Python 3 dash version. So Python 3, sorry, Python 3 dash version. So you're good to go. So guys, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. So you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and you put on the notification for update on the channel. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.